All right.
Yep, we do see Zippy on the waiting room. We'll allow him in once we're live on Facebook. I'm working on the captions now. All right, preparing to go live.
All right, guys, welcome to the webinar. My name is Lionel. I'm a growth strategist here at Event Hub, and I'll be your host for this evening. I got my boy Dennis behind the scenes. He'll be assisting me through this, answering your questions, reading your comments out loud, that sort of thing. I don't know if you guys are on here live with us or watching us on YouTube, but you can, or Facebook, but you can put the comments in there. We'll be on here for about an hour. So if you want to take notes, take notes. At the end, we'll have some time for Q&A, things of that nature. I'll wait a few minutes before we jump in just to give some time for people who are still trying to hop on. I think we got my man Zippy. What's going on, Zippy? Uh-oh, you're on mute. All right. There it is. That's my man Zippy. That works. Like I said, we're just gonna give a few minutes for people that are still trying to hop on. But Zippy's a good client of ours. He shows up to a lot of our webinars and things like that. He's got a good business out there. Zippy, drop your city in the chat so we can see where you at. Put your city in the chat. If you're watching on Facebook, put your cities down there. All right, Zippy's calling in from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm in Houston. We got Dennis in the Philippines.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Cool deal. Cool deal. Well, tonight, guys, this is part 2 of our website optimization series, talking about product pages. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about homepage optimization. And we're talking about websites, guys, because as a business owner, your website is your number one asset. Uh-oh. What happened to my screen here? Sorry about that, guys. Your website is your biggest asset, right? Yes, you need a website in order to compete in the industry, especially in this industry. It's extremely competitive. You have to have a website, but more importantly, you need one that converts, right? You need one that's making you money. But the problem is that a lot of people don't understand that there's a science and a psychology behind websites. And that's some of the things that we're going to be talking to you guys about tonight. A little bit later, we're going to be doing some website audits. If you didn't get a chance to give us your website, you can go ahead and drop those in the chat. Again, if you're on here on Zoom or if you're on Facebook watching, drop them in the chat. Dennis, will you pick those up for me?
For sure. Yep.
All right.
Others are trying to get in. I'll go ahead and have them admitted. Yep. We have Fernando Soto coming in.
I'm waiting for them. We got a small group here, so I'm waiting for them. We got Fernando. Welcome to the webinar, Fernando. Put your city in the chat so we can see where you at. We got to do a city roll call, man. Going to be doing some website audits. If you guys want us to audit your websites, put those in the chat. If we have some time, we can get to them a little bit later. I'm slowing down. We got some people trying to get in. I don't want to move too fast.
Yep. Jessica Ulmer.
We got Jessica and Scott Ulmer. Welcome to the webinar, guys. All right.
Yeah, we also have Brandon from the Facebook comment from Phoenix. Hello, sir.
That works. That works. What's going on, Brandon? Guys, thank you guys for showing up. This is your first time here. Like I said, we do an all city roll call. Put your cities in the chat so we can see where you at. All right. Like I said, we're doing website audits a little bit later. If you want to put your websites in the chat, we can look at those if we get some time. But before we do that, guys, there is one thing that I'd like to address. For those of you who have Event Hawk, you probably know this already. But there's a really big misconception out there, right? And I see this all the time on the daily during my job. A lot of people seem to think that as soon as they sign up for Event Hawk, they're just going to get rich overnight. They're going to get all these bookings falling out of the sky and things like that. Which, you know, I mean, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but yes, I mean, yeah, we are good at what we do, right? But we're not a magic pill, okay? Yes, we are an awesome company. We're a small company of entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs. Most of us are business owners ourselves or have some sort of entrepreneurial background. We genuinely love what we do, and we genuinely want you guys to succeed. We've helped over 1,000 party rental business owners worldwide, and we do a lot of things here. We do a lot of stuff. We do websites. We have a partnership with Inflatable Office. We build, design, manage, and train you on how to use the software. We drive traffic to your websites. We have a phenomenal Google Ads, SEO, and social media team. And then we even have a software called the Event Hawk software, which, you know, a lot of people refer to it as the pop-up or the funnel, but it's a lot more than that. But it's designed to help you run your business more efficiently, help you get more Google reviews, and then ultimately help you with your website conversions. We give you all of these tools in order to be successful, but there's still some work that you have to do on your end too, guys. Like I said, we're not a magic pill. Just to name a few things, customer service. Your customer service has to be up to par. What's your marketing, remarketing strategies look like? What does your branding look like? Do you have a branding strategy on your social media? Timely responses, your follow-up. Most importantly, your website, right? A lot of you guys have good marketing strategies. A lot of you guys are spending money on Google ads, but none of that matters if your website isn't optimized correctly, or if it's not at the level of your competition. People are going to leave your website. So do we have any questions over? That was just a quick refresher. I just wanted to touch on that. Any questions, anybody? Nope. All right, cool. So on the homepage optimization a couple weeks ago, we talked about two types of customers, guys. We had hot customers, cold customers. We know that hot customers are 3%. That's the minority. Your cold customers are going to be 97%. When they get to your website, they're going to be ice cold, the majority of those people. Your homepage, your homepage has one job. The job of the homepage is to simply warm those customers up and get them to the booking process as smoothly and as easily as possible. Some key things to keep in mind: their opinion is made in half a second. So as soon as I get to your website, you need to sell me the fun, right? This is the party rental industry. So sell me the fun. I want to see pictures of kids, bounce houses, you know, whatever business you do, I want to see that. Google reviews. We talked about moving the Google reviews closer to the top of the website. That's good social proof for people to know that you're a reputable company. The average attention
Lionel,
span of an adult is 8
yeah, sorry to
seconds.
cut you off. Yep.
Yes,
So we
sir.
have Patrick getting in. Are you also sharing your screen, or is it? Because I'm not showing it
Oh,
from my end.
y'all not?
Yep.
I can't see my screen. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I've been talking this whole time.
Yeah, no worries. Yep. We have Patrick. Just
All right.
hop on the live session. Yep. We are seeing your screen now.
All right.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties here. All right. We good?
Good.
All right. So Again, for the guys that's just joining us, welcome to the webinar, guys. This is part 2 of our website optimization series, talking about product pages. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about homepage optimization. Right now, I'm just doing a refresher on the homepage, the things that we covered over the last webinar. A little bit later, we're going to be doing some website audits. If you want us to audit your website live, you can drop your websites in the chat, and Dennis will pick those up. But your homepage has one job, and the job of the homepage is to warm those customers up. 97% of your customers that get to your website are going to be ice cold. Some key things to keep in mind is that their opinion is going to be made in half a second. So as soon as they get to the website, you need to have something that's going to make them want to engage with your business. The attention span of the average adult in 2023 is only 8 seconds. All right. So try to refrain from using a lot of text because people aren't going to read it. 40 to 60% of your website visitors don't get past the home page. So regardless of how much work you put into your product pages, it doesn't matter because they're not gonna get past if your homepage isn't optimized correctly. Statistically speaking, your website visitors, they want to see 3 things, guys. They want to know what you do, where you are, and then what do I do next, okay? What you do, I need to see that explicitly. As soon as I get there, I want to know that I'm in the right place. If I'm looking for bounce houses, I want to see pictures of bounce houses. You can say it, but I'd rather you show it to me, right? Where you are, I want to see that right front and center. Where you are, what city you live in. It helps to put on there that you deliver to these areas or these surrounding counties or whatever the case. And then what do I do next? Your job as a business owner is to make your customer experience um, a, an easy one. You don't want to complicate it. You want to give them nice and quick and easy options to get them to the booking process. So what do I do next? What does that look like? It needs to be more than just book now. Why? Because 97% of your customers are cold, okay? And cold customers respond to a different language. Um, book now, call now, get a quote today. All of that stuff is hot language, okay? So one of the biggest mistakes that we make as business owners is that we assume that all of our customers are hot, all right? Things like holiday sale, check for coupons, special offers, etc. Things like that um, resonate more with the psyche of your cold customer than your hot customer. So that's just a quick refresher over what we covered in the last webinar. Before we move on to the website audits, do we have any questions over the home page? All right.
None from Facebook.
All right, cool. We got a couple websites in the chat.
Website. Yeah.
All right, cool. We did get a few websites in. We'll take a look at these first. We get some time later on. We'll take a look at those. It's a pretty small group in here tonight, so we should have time. Let me see. Let me pull this up here. All right, first we have Jumping Jenny's Rentals. Not sure if you're watching, but thank you. All right. All right, last webinar we did the homepage on this one, but it's going to be doing product pages, okay? See, ideally, I would want to see like pictures of the inventory that I can click on and get me to where I need to go. But instead, see, I got to go up here, click inventory. Jenny, if you're watching, I don't know if we're managing your website or not, but if we are managing it, we can spread these navigation buttons. It helps to break this up instead of it saying inventory and put your categories across the top right here. That way it's easier for your customers to find what they're looking for because it's easy to get kind of lost down here. Like I said, you have 8 seconds. If I can't find what I'm looking for, I'm going to leave. So you want to try to eliminate as many steps as possible. But I see inventory, so we're just going to go click on something. Okay, you got this Jaws slide here. This is pretty cool. And see, okay, here's the thing. it might sound like I'm nitpicking a little bit, right? But and what I'm saying right here, guys, what I'm this little tip that I'm giving, this isn't gonna change your bookings drastically, okay? This tip that I'm giving, this is just a little bit of polish, okay? Um, just to kind of polish your business up a little bit because your competition, they're doing some great things. You see how this one's got a real cool background on it, but none of these other ones do. You know, it need your customer experience needs to be consistent. If you're gonna do a background like this looks really cool. I wanted to click on it just based off of this, but all these other ones need to have the same thing. That's just a little my input from a customer. But let's click on it. Let's see what you got going. Like I said, I think this is really cool. This is a way to sell your inventory, right? You're selling it to me. This makes me want to engage with it. You have good descriptions here. This answers a lot of my questions. I love it. The pop-up pops up the way it's supposed to. As soon as I see a price, psychologically, there we go. As soon as I see a price, boom, now my coupon pops up. I'm more inclined to click this because, like I said again, I'm cold when I get to your website, but by the time I get to your product page, I'm warm. So I'm more inclined to click on that pop-up at that point in time. I love the fact that you have a lot of additional pictures. This is what I want to see as a customer. I don't want to see just one picture or two pictures. I want to see the whole. It's $425. I want to see a lot of pictures. So let's check it out. Again, it's going to sound like I'm nitpicking, right? But I know you don't have control over everything or a lot of things, but I would try to have picked maybe a better day to take the pictures. It doesn't look too fun. It looks like Jaws is coming out for real. Um, in clouds and rain and stuff like that. But great pictures though. Pictures overall are good. Um, but I would have liked to see a funner looking day. This day doesn't look fun. Um, and kids, if you had a picture of the kids sliding down it. But overall, overall, great pictures. I love the background. That's good. You got the descriptions here. This answers a lot of my questions. I don't know if you recreated this yourself, or if we did this, because when we manage your website, we automatically put these descriptions on there because we know that these descriptions convert. Why do they convert so well? Because we know that people leave websites because they have questions, right? If I get here and I have a ton of questions, I'm leaving the website. At least this will walk me through that. There's a lot of psychology behind this, right? It's on a white background, so it pops, so I can see it. So when I get here visually, I'm looking at this first, and then automatically, boom, I have to read this, right? Maybe some of these other examples that we show that don't have this, and it's just like a bunch of newspaper text, I'll ignore it. I won't even look over there and read it. It just looks like a bunch of miscellaneous information. But this, I have to read it because it has the emojis and it has the bold. But it's supposed to have your um you're supposed to have your coupon button in there. I'm gonna show you something really quick. I'm gonna show you how this is another trap. Uh, see, you see how this has coupons, and I click on it, and it takes me to this form, the same form that they would get to if they clicked on the pop-up. Um, and see, they don't have additional pictures. This is my supervisor's website, but they're doing an awesome job in their business. I can't really tell them much. But if I clicked on the pop-up, it takes me to that same form. So this is another trap set because if by habit, if someone clicks out of that pop-up, they come here and they start reading this. They automatically come over here and start reading this. And they see, okay, they delivered to my area. Okay, cool. Oh, they got coupons. Boom. They click it. And then now, if you have Event Hawk, you know that when they click on it, the customers are able to interact with the business owner, answer questions via text, and then they're more likely to book with you. So this is a trap that we intentionally set to put there, just in case someone exits out the pop-up. But in yours, it doesn't have that coupon button. So I'm just wondering if you recreated this yourself or if we did it. Because you need the coupon thing there just to give another way for you to get their information so that you can remarket to them and so that you can interact with them. That's the whole purpose of that pop-up, so that you can interrupt that process. Um, but overall, great descriptions. Now, this right here, this is there's no data behind what I'm about to say, right? There's really no data behind it. This is just something that we advise customers to take off. Again, if we're managing your website, it's just a phone call. You just call us or text us and have us remove this. The reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because I have a saying, right? The saying is, don't mess up your for show money trying to get more money, end up with no money, right? If someone, you don't know how many times people were gonna come book this, okay, and then they look down here and they see, oh, they got they got yard signs, or they got chairs, or they got a popcorn machine, and my wife told me to book this, but what if we need the popcorn machine for the other kids or something like that, and let me go talk to my wife, and then they leave and they never come back, right? So if they're gonna book this, let them book it, and then what you do with this, you upsell them this later. Use Event Hawk, the texting portion of it, and you can text them. You can set an automatic message to go out a couple of days before the event. You can say, "Hey, we're so happy to set up your event this weekend. We have some extra chairs. We can give you a discount on it, or whatever, whatever." That's how you would upsell that, because you could potentially be losing people here. Um, some people I talk to, they do get people adding on. Other people I talk to, you know, they don't know. There's no way to measure that. There's something called Hotjar that you can get on your website. In Hotjar, it measures the behavior of your customers on the website, and it'll be interesting to watch and see what pages people leave off of and what they click on and stuff like that, so you can know whether you need to keep this or not. Because if they get here and they end up leaving, that could be one of the reasons. So just keep that in mind. Overall, great job on that one. Excuse me, guys. I'm getting a little sick. Um, don't let me just talk forever, Dennis. If we got questions, if you guys got questions, you can put them in the chat. Dennis, answer your questions right there. Clicking on another one just to see if there's a consistency. See, no, there's not any consistency, right? You see how this one doesn't have the extra pictures that I like to see. You know, this is a super cool unit. This dragon unit, I think that you could sell this, like the background that you did for that shark. You should do one like that for this. You can put, um, like fast slide or new, or bestseller. You can do stuff like that to try to sell it to me. Take some extra pictures of like kids coming down this thing. Um, your competition are doing things like that. Your competition are doing videos, of their inventory. I think this is a good picture, but I just want to be sold on it a little bit more. 425 bucks. I don't really know how big this thing is. What's it look like in my backyard? Um, another thing, again, this is gonna sound like I'm nitpicking, but it's statistically speaking, the ones that have cropped pictures or white backgrounds tend to convert more, right? You crop this out, I think it looks a little bit cleaner than having this background here. It's a good picture, but I think that you could just polish. That's just a little bit of polish. Overall, good, but we need some additional pictures here. Oh, same thing. I'm not getting the same experience. I want to get the same experience I got with the shark, you know? Um, and I tell everybody, the big companies, guys, the big companies have a process to what they do. Every unit that comes in, they take the same pictures. They take it to the same place, same part. And they take the same pictures, front, back, side to side, diagonal, diagonal, 360 video the other way. And you don't have to necessarily use all of the footage, but at least you know that every unit that you have, every piece of inventory that you have has the same treatment, and your customers are going to get a consistent experience. The pictures are going to be the same quality, same size, same angles, things like that. Um, I mean, I don't know if I would book that. I don't know. I don't know, because like I said, you got. I like to use my guy here for an example. Uh, he's got a beautiful picture of this thing here. I love this picture that he has, but he's got videos on his stuff, and it's like you got to think you're in a competitive market. there's a lot of people that do bounce houses and stuff, and you want to make sure that your website and what you're in control of, you want to make sure that you're on the same level as your competitors, because this is the type of stuff that your competitors are doing. Guys, you can make a YouTube video and embed that on your website, and it won't slow your website down. Um, if we're managing your website, we can do that for you. All you have to do is just give us the link and we can put it on there for you. But just think outside the box a little bit. Sell me the inventory, sell me the fund. Um, I leave that website and then come here. That's all. I think that a couple of things. Number one, the navigation buttons. I would like to see those up top here, or uh, I know we're not doing home pages, but this is just navigation buttons. They need to be across the top here, or if you have your product boxes down in here somewhere, so I can see the inventory and click on it instead of getting confused. Again, if we're managing your website, it's a simple phone call or a text, and my team can do that for you. If we're not managing it, um, give us a call. Dennis will put my link in the chat if you want to know about website management. Those are some things that we can do for you. Um, let's move on to the next one here. Glad to see y'all made it back, Jessica, Scott. Let's see. Try to get through all these websites on here real quick. All right, we got Jumpin' Jacks Party Rentals. All right, I love the colors they did on this. This is super cool. All right. All right, see, pictures look nice, crisp, clean. Statistically speaking, guys, this is data, right? They say that the ones with the white backgrounds tend to convert more. It just looks, I mean, this part of it is an opinion. To me, it looks more professional, looks more clean. But there is data that says the ones with white backgrounds tend to convert more. Some people would debate me on that. Some people have really nice backdrops. If it's a really nice backdrop, like my man here, I love this picture. I'm not going to debate that. That's a beautiful photo that he had. But the ones with the white background tend to convert more. But it's easy to read, easy to see. Let's click on this. Let's check it out. See, this is, I guarantee you that you're losing money right here. Why? Because I said 97% of your customers that get to your website are going to be cold, right? And if they make it here, they're going to be somewhat warm, but they're not hot enough to do anything. They're not hot yet. They're not. You got to bring it home on your product page. You got to sell it to me. You got to answer my questions. You got to do all of that stuff in order for me to book. This is not an inflatable office. This is an ERS site. I don't know if ERS will allow you to put multiple pictures, but if they do, multiple pictures would help. But more importantly than that, the descriptions. See, like I said, on this site, I'm not reading any of this stuff. Remember I told you on that other site I showed you where it was bolded and it popped and everything, I'm automatically reading those descriptions. I'm gonna show you side by side. Let's go back to that one I just left. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. Just think about it visually when you get to this. What do you see? When you get here, you automatically look right here. You look here and then you look right here. When I get here, I see this and that's it. I don't see none of this other stuff. I'm not reading any of this. I'm not measuring none of this stuff, I have a ton of questions and my questions aren't answered. I'm leaving. This is my first time booking a bounce out. I don't know if you deliver. I don't know if I got to go pick it up, set it up myself. How many kids fit in it? What's the weight limit? Like people are going to leave your website, but maybe that's just that one. Let's check out another one like this one. This is cool. See, $400. Let's see what this $400 slides got. I'm not going to spend $400. I'm not. I don't know how to get. Look. some people know me on here, some people don't. But if you don't know me, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not in the bounce house business. Okay, I have 2 kids that are 12 and 13, and I never booked a bounce house before. I don't know how I don't know how to get the water in this thing. That's my number one question. I'm like, okay, it's a water slide, but how do you get the water in it? If I wanted to spend $400 or two, that's my first question. 8 seconds, I'm gone. You're losing money right there. For me, I'm not gonna book it. I'm gonna go back to my boy here, where he's got a video on there, and then I'm willing to read whatever he wants me to read because he sold me the product. He sold this to me, and then I'm coming down here reading everything, you know. But I'm not gonna on these product pages, we're dropping the ball here. If you want me to send you that description template, I can send it to you via email. Put your email in the chat. Dennis, if you can copy those emails. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little sick. If you can make a copy of those emails, I can send you guys the template. You can recreate, you can make your own version of it. You can copy and paste it, but we know that template converts. That's the reason why we use it. People have questions, and if they're not answered, they're going to leave your website. Great looking site though. Great pictures. The pictures look good. You see, pictures are all the same size. They look, professionally done. They're cropped out. You see how this looks in comparison to some of those other ones. Just think professionalism. Uh, this, in my opinion, looks better than like this. You see what I'm saying? This hero pic. These pictures down here, okay, you can have your background in it and stuff like that. But this we call it a hero picture. Your hero picture either needs to be a white background or a cropped picture, or unless you have like a beautiful backdrop or something. Um, and again, that little tip, it may or may not help your conversions, but that's just a little bit of polish to make you look more professional. And if you want to give your customers a consistent experience, and that's what they did a really good job at here. At least they're consistent in what I'm getting. I know I'm going to get a nice cropped, professional looking photo here. Additional pictures, descriptions, we're dropping the ball really bad there. I can almost guarantee you that you're losing money on it. All right. We got my boy. Got Harrington's hopping events. My boy Dave. I don't know if he's watching or not. I'm not in the bounce house business, guys, but this gentleman here invited me out to go on a ride along with him. This is my first time rolling the bounce house, rolling a water slide. That stuff was heavy, but it was super cool, man. We had a blast. Um, Product page. You see how those pictures are like different sizes? You see how different that looks in comparison to that other site we just left? Everything's look a little bit more professional as far as the presentation. Like I said, that may or may not make a difference in your conversions. That's just a little bit of polish that I'm giving you. Great that you have multiple pictures. I love this. This is super cool. I think that you could probably, what do I do? I think that you could probably use this photo as your hero photo. If you're going to do all of that, you could put that as your hero. That's the seller. You're selling it to me with that. I don't know why it's kicking me out. But you got pictures of, see, people want to know what it looks like in the backyard. How big is this thing really? You're showing the water coming out. That's cool. Got this. Good multiple pictures. Dave, if you're watching, um, I'm going to make a note to, I need the website team to change the font on this because it's white and it pops, but the font is wrong. The letters are
Yeah,
too close together. I can't read it.
true.
So I'm gonna make a note for them to get in on that. Again, guys, we do manage websites. There are some things that we can help you guys with. when it comes to that. Product page here, pretty good. Uh, pretty good. I would like to see, me personally, I would like to see like the kids and stuff like that, or at least on one or two of these pictures. I think that stuff just looks fun, you know. But that's just me as a customer, you know, because there's other companies out there that are taking really good photos, action photos. Um, you know, stuff like this. You know, this is like selling the fun is what I call it. I'm not saying you have to do this on every picture, but you know, stuff like this, man, it's more inviting to see stuff like that. So I would like to see something like that as a customer. Uh, let's check out another one here. You see how this one's cropped and the other one wasn't, you know, on consistent experience. I think that the crop, in my opinion, I think the crop pictures look better. Um, Good pictures, great photos. Look at that. That's super nice. Super nice. Super nice. Overall, good job. Like I said, additional photos, regardless, we got to have additional photos. The descriptions are good; they're here, but we just got to change the font on that. Um, so we'll get you fixed up on that. Okay, see, there you go. You do got some pictures. See, that's cool. I feel like the picture could be a little bit better, but hey, you're showing people having fun out there, man, and that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. See, look, you got that. See, I think you could put this as your hero photo if you're gonna do this. That's pretty good. But I love this right here. That's cool. That's cool. Again, talked about this. Um, this is just one of those things, guys, that you have to monitor that on your own. You know, I can't tell you what to do in your business. It's your business, but I wouldn't want to take that risk of someone leaving, getting confused, wanting to add something more, and they don't know if they want to get it or not, and then they leave and never come back. Again, that software is called Hotjar, Hotjar. It monitors your website visitors behavior on the website. It's pretty cool. You'll be able to see exactly what they do, and then you can come back and pinpoint. Okay, they left here. I wonder why, and then you can kind of start picking stuff apart. Like this, again, this is polished. This isn't going to change your conversions drastically, but consistency, man. This picture's all little, and then this one's got the background. I want to see. It looks just look more professional when everything's the same. Um, Overall, good job. Any questions, guys? If you got questions, go ahead and throw them in the chat, and Dennis can answer those for you. Let's see. Jessica Omer says we just had our first meeting with Event Hawk today for website management. Critique away. That way, our next meeting will go the direction we want it to go. All right, bouncing with bubbles. All right, thank you guys for sending your websites. They want the templates, please. If we're managing your website, Jessica, we put those templates on there automatically on your product pages. Dennis, are you getting those websites? Can you copy those websites?
Yeah, I have them.
All right. All right, cool. All right, guys. So I got the websites that y'all put in here. We got some time. We'll go through these really quick. I got my man Zippy on here. Zippy is funny. Take a look. Oh man. Zippy, this looks a whole lot better. Zippy was on the last webinar. We looked at his page and we've been working on it. He's been working on it. I can't work on the website. He's been working on it. But this looks a whole lot more attractive. The colors, you know, looks a lot better.
I think you're not sharing your screen, Lionel. Sorry.
Oh,
Latest
thank you.
screen. Yep.
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
No worries.
There we go. Zippy is a balloon artist. This looks cool. This looks really cool. All right, product pages. So as a customer, I'm thinking that these are my product pages because I see this stuff. I want to click on it, right? These are just pictures. So where would I go to see my products? Okay, click here to view our current specials. I'm acting like a customer right now. I just want to see like where do I go get prices, services. I just want to see a price. Let's see. This is cool. You got pictures of all your stuff here.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's good work. I think you did. I think you did a lot of work on this website, Zippy. It came a long way. I like the changes that you made, but I still think that um, we could do a little bit of work on the product pages. I mean, that's see the plan the event. I got to fill out all this stuff that I'm not gonna read or fill out because I don't know if I'm in the right place. I don't know if this
Yeah.
stuff costs $300 or $3,000. I just need to give me an estimate. Give me something.
Yes, you just mentioned he's currently working on it, like on the product pages and descriptions.
Got you.
Awesome.
Okay. I know we talked about it. I know we talked about it, Zippy. I know you're working on it. But you know, we're doing the product pages, so I didn't know. But but it looks nice though. It really does. I like the changes that you made. You put the daytime instead of it being inside. It did make it look really dim. So this looks nice. Um, but yeah, when you get the product pages, I like to see the changes that you made because I think that's the biggest thing. You have a lot of good work, a lot of attractive stuff, and people are going to want to book this stuff. But I don't know how much any of this stuff costs, or like an example of what this might cost, or starting at, or whatever. Because I don't want to have to fill out all of those forms to get a quote to find out that it's like $3,000 and that's outside of my budget, right? So, but good job, good job. All right.
You're looking at
Yeah.
the next website
Yes,
because we have,
sir.
yeah, we have Fernando's coming up next.
Well, I'm going. I went back up. Zippy put his website in first, and then yeah, Fernando, got you. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Fernando, where you calling from, Fernando? TheBouncerGuy.com. Let's check him out. Cool logo, man.
Nice.
Super cool logo. I like it. All right.
He said he's from
Fernando,
Texas.
what part of Texas, man? I'm in Houston. Oh, Corpus Christi is right there. All right, cool. Check this out. I know we're not doing home pages, guys, but I gotta say this, okay? Because I've never seen this particular website before, so I'm gonna run through your home page really quickly. I hope y'all don't mind. We got time to get to the other websites. Couple of things. Number one, I I really love the fact that you have an original picture right here. The reason why I'm saying this, man, and it's you're selling the fun to me. I love this. The reason I'm saying this is because this is what I do all day, every day. I talk to people from all over the world, and I see this same thing. They got a stock image right here. And the fact that you took the time to replace that with this and then put the logo stamp on there, that looks real professional, looks fun. I love that. Um, this right here, I don't know if we're managing your website or not. If we're managing it, all you have to do is just rewrite this and send this in. Only reason I'm saying this, man, is because again, I do this all the time, and I see this same text on I probably see this text like at least 8 times a day. And it hurts your credibility, right? When people go to one website and they come to this one and they see this. Same thing with this picture. I see this picture so many times. And you don't want that. You don't want somebody down the street coming to your website, seeing the same image. Get an original picture when you can. There's something like this, super cool. Try to do something like that right here. Um, love the fact that you put where you're from right here. That's what we want to see. Your Google reviews, again, if we're managing your website, we can bring those up. Like I said, people have half a second to form an opinion of you, right? So when I get here and I see this picture that I've seen 100 times, I'm already thinking something bad, like somebody's a scam or somebody's not even attentive enough to change the stock image. That's my first opinion. Half a second. Um, Google reviews, you bring them up here towards the top so I can see those gold stars. I see the gold stars. I know that you're a reputable company. Psychologically, people think like this. They think, well, if other people like it, then I must like it too, before they even know they like it. So the Google reviews really help buy you some time with that. But we're talking about product pages, guy. I don't want to spend too much time on your homepage. If you want me to go through your whole website, man, book a call with me. My calendar's in the chat. Again, this is part of my job. I do this all the time. I like to do it. I can sit down and talk to you about everything on your homepage because there's some more stuff on there. I just don't have time to go through everything. Okay, so number one, I don't know how much inventory you have. Okay. Um, I don't know how much inventory you have, but something that we suggest for people who have low inventory, you don't ever want to have this one picture right here because I know I have to click on this because it's a template. I see this all the time. I know I have to click on it, but a customer gets here, they think that's it. They're like, where's the information at? Like they're going to leave your website. So if you have multiple options here, then they'll know that they have to click on it. In addition to that, you don't ever want to look that you want to look more established than you are, right? Fake it till you make it. So what we suggest people to do is if you only have one bounce house, you can combine your inventory. You can call the category all inflatables. If you have combos, put the combos in here with the bounce houses. Or you can, if you're thinking about buying new inventory, excuse me, if you're thinking about buying new inventory, go ahead and get those pictures as long as they look the same as this picture. Go ahead and get those pictures and put coming soon, or you can put them in maintenance to where in the back office, you can put them in maintenance to where if someone tries to book it, they can't book it. And that makes you look even more like, more established, like you're busy, you're sold out, stuff like that. Statistically, this is data, right? Statistically, they say three people with three choices, preferably two rows of three, people are more likely to book with you. So that's my first suggestion here. Because if I'm a customer that's never seen, I'm gonna get confused right off the bat. But let's click on it. Let's see what you got going on. All right, cool. Love it. You got your template here. Boom, that's perfect. It pops. I like the white on the red. That's cool with the emojis. Um, right here, man. And then look, you're killing me, man. Right there, you got the jumpy jump. You got the watermarks on the picture. Do you have this product? I need a real photo. Cause now I'm thinking you need a scam. You got pictures of a template, stock images, you got the water. Hey, do you have this? I'm gonna leave the website. You see what I'm saying? So I need to see at least what it's gonna look like in my backyard. Put it down here at the bottom. Put I want to see more pictures down here at the bottom. You got to sell this to me because I'm telling you, if I go to my boy and I go here, I'm not booking with nobody else. If I come here and I see this his product page and he got a video with music behind it, I'm not booking this. I guarantee you I'm not booking that. So we gotta stay with the competition and then you just gotta do the standard stuff, man. Just take some multiple pictures here and then get real pictures, get real images. But on the basics, good. You got your descriptions here. Um, the accessories, again, that's one of those, there's no data behind that. That's just my opinion. I can't really say too much about that. Um, let's check it out. Let's see what else you got. Cool. See, man, see if you don't have a lot of inventory, man, I would put the slides and I would put everything all in one thing. I wouldn't even separate them. If you got three things, I wouldn't even separate them like that. Um, Yeah, same thing. Same thing. It's a decent picture, right? You know. See, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if you have this unit or not. Dennis, is he putting comments in the chat?
Like Fernando?
Is he putting comments in the
Yeah,
chat?
yeah.
He is?
He has only 2 inflatables, as he mentioned.
Got you. Okay. Got you. Got you. So do you have this one here or no?
Yes,
He
he
does?
said yes.
All
He
right,
does.
we got it. All right. Let's get some real pictures right here. And if he what I was gonna say was that if you didn't have it, just go to Google or something and get at least somebody, you know what I'm saying, get a real picture the way it looks real. You don't want to see the watermarks and stuff on there.
Yeah.
Um, man, you know what? I saw something really cool. It was a lady in Omaha, Nebraska, and she had for her concessions, she had her daughter do like how to use it. She had a video on there how to use the popcorn machine, how to use the snow cone machine, and she was showing you how to work it. You know, just thinking outside the box, just going that extra mile to deliver that experience to your customers. That's what it's about. You don't think that you're in the sales business, but you're in the sales business. You have to sell this stuff. Um, but yeah, if you want to book a call with me, Fernando, book a call with me, man. We can walk through it. All right, who's next?
Oh, we have Patrick's website, Kangaroo.
Kangaroo Party Rentals. All right. You calling from Australia? We had somebody from New Zealand on the last webinar.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
All right, let's check this out because I just pulled this up and I already like it. I want to show y'all this. See, this is cool, man. I see the kids. Look at that. See, that's social proof. I told you earlier that you have half a second for people to form an opinion of your brand, of your website, of your company. And when I get here and I see something like this, I'm like, okay, this is a cool. I'm gonna look around a little bit, right? It starts off with 8 seconds, but that just bought me 5 minutes. I'm gonna shop around. I love this right here, man. Super cool. Good job right here. This isn't homepage though. Um, this is strictly product pages. If you want me to go through your website, book a call. So as a customer, I'm not reading any of this stuff. All right, that little boy scared me. He just popped up out of nowhere. Let's see. All right, all right, cool. All right, this is just a little polished. Like I said, everything's white except this one. All right. Honestly, I mean the pictures are okay, but I would like to see like a little bit further, just a little bit further back in the yard so I can see the whole slide. Um, but ultimately, man, I mean, good job. I think your descriptions here look good. Um, just a tip though, I would try to maybe your I guess your categories like where electrical outlets needed, item dimensions, space needed. Those things, if maybe if you made them bold, it would pop more. So I would read it because initially I'm not looking at anything over here visually. When I get here, I see this and that's it. I see this, but to me in my mind is registering as miscellaneous information that I don't want to read. So make me read it. Um, that way I won't leave your website because this answers a lot of my questions. Um, let's go to another one here. Super cool picture here. Love that. See, to me, I like the way it looks when it's cropped out. To me, they look cleaner like that. Oh man, I never been on one of these. I want to ride this. This looks fun. This looks fun. See, this is cool. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Super cool picture. Super cool. Good job, man. Really good job. Really good job. I like it. I would book. I'd book something from you. See stuff like this, man. This is what you want to do. You want to sell me the fun. Cool. Now you just need event hall, man. That's all you need. You just need the pop up. If you get time, man, book a call with me so I can tell you how that pop up can help you. Um, it's got a psychological play to it, but really good job there. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, sir. All right, that's kangaroo. All right, it's
We have Jessica's website up next. Sorry, I was muted earlier. Sorry.
Jessica and Scott Omer.
Yeah, that bounced in
Yeah,
with bubbles.
from Louisiana. All right. Again, guys, I believe that I think we're managing your website, if I'm not mistaken. So some of the things on this site, uh, we may be doing for you. Oh, okay, you spelled it wrong. You didn't put an N in there. Bouncing with bubbles. Or maybe I spelled it wrong. I don't know. All right. All right, guys. Love the pop-up. Love the colors of the pop-up. That's super cool. I'm not going to spend too much time on your homepage. Again, this is product page. This is cool. We did that. I don't know if y'all did that or we did that. This is super fun, right? I know it's template, but it sells. Uh, I think maybe if this was like yellow or something, it would pop more. Cause I almost didn't look up here. You know, you have everything is dark. Even this picture is dark. This is dark. And I know y'all are, Louisiana, so y'all are purple and gold. I get it. But I think that maybe if these letters up here were yellow, it would make me look up there. Cause I scrolled all the way down here, scrolled all the way to the top, and I was like, I don't want to book now. I'm a cold customer. That's what we're talking about. Um, I just want to see what you got. And I didn't see any pictures or anything, so I was about to leave, but then I happened to look up here. So maybe that might be something that you can talk to the website team about and see if they can change those colors. All right. Good inventory, good pictures. See how everything for the most part looks consistent. Um, the backgrounds are all the same, the sizes are all the same. That's one thing that annoys me. And maybe it's just because I do this all the time. Maybe I'm just too picky, but I hate seeing like a super big slide and then a itty bitty. It just looks tacky and unprofessional. Makes you look like it cheapens your brand a lot. So you want to try to come across as professional as possible. One thing I tell clients is, play around with Canva, man. Canva has some really cool stuff. They got like stickers that say, new, bestseller, stuff like that. You can put those on some of these units just to make it stand out a little bit more. Um, Makes you feel like you're shopping at like a real, like a real website. Let's check out this. Boom. Love it. Got this, got your pop-up, got Everything's right on time. That's exactly what we like to see. Got a good picture here. Got your good descriptions. Your pop-up drops down to give me another option. It doesn't box me into this book now. I can check for coupons. I don't know why they have it on here twice though. It's duplicated for some reason. This one should be the real one. And then this is maybe one that you did. I'm thinking that's what happened. This may be one that you did. Yeah. We'll need to take this out and put ours up there because ours doesn't have that box. And it's got the coupons. Like I said, this is another trap that we set here. Just in case I exit out of the pop-up, I have to read this because visually my eyes are drawn to this and then right here. And so I'm like, delivery, coupons, boom, I click it, and now I'm in the funnel. Now you're able to jump in and text me, talk to me while I'm on the website, answer my questions. I'm not leaving. As soon as I start talking to somebody who has decent customer service and you got good pictures and stuff, I'm not gonna leave your website. Super cool. I would like to see a few more pictures, honestly. I think Dave Harrington Hoppin Harrington's Hoppin events had probably the most pictures I've seen tonight, and I think that they were fitting. They weren't overwhelming. They were just enough to give me everything. I mean, you're asking me for $235. I want to see some more pictures. Um, yeah, I want to see some pictures of the inside of this, all of that. Because, like I said, we can't assume that people know. Even though bounce houses are common, there's people like I said, me. I've never booked one before. You have to assume all of your customers are clueless when it comes to this stuff. So show me everything. Um, Overall, great job. I don't like this picture. That's a stock image here, and it looks. I don't like that picture. Oh man. Oh man, come on, man! You dropping the ball on me. It's a cool slide. We gotta do better right here. Can we get closer? You know what I'm saying? I want to get close. I can't see it. And then I click this and it looks like I don't know if that's a toy or what, but it's not a real picture. Um, I want to get I need more pictures. Yeah, that hurt my feel. That one hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie. That hurts my feelings, man. I thought you would give me a better picture of that. Cause this right here, that's not gonna do it. We gotta do better than this. I need real photos. And that's a beautiful slide that you got too. That's a real cool slide. Let's check this one out. Another thing too, guys, rotate your inventory too sometimes. Not all the time, but throughout the year, switch stuff around, put stuff first. Like I say, play with the stickers. That just helps get people more engaged with your stuff. $400. You're gonna show me this big old slide like this, and that's it. You're gonna give me $400. Not gonna happen. Not for me. I'm not gonna pay you $400 for that. I need to see more photos. Need to see more photos. I would like to see videos. I think that y'all have some really cool inventory. Like when I get here, I'm like, okay, a legit site. They got a lot of stuff to pick from. They got some big stuff. It looks fun. Sell it to me. Sell it to me.
Yeah, Lionel.
What's up?
Let's try and check Reggae Rush. Jessica mentioned it from the chat.
Okay,
Right next
cool.
to it,
Got you.
the other one. Yeah. Okay.
That's the last one here. This is what I would like to see. Something like this distance, but then I want to see from show me the whole thing. Um, this is a good photo here though. I like this
Yeah.
one.
That one.
Overall decent job, but it's just I think we just need some more photos on that. But the descriptions, our website team will take care of that for you. And then I would talk to them maybe about this. I don't know. That's just a preference thing. That's just my opinion. There's no data behind it. All right. All right. Dennis, are you doing me a favor, sir? Are you getting those emails so I can send these templates out?
Yeah. The
All
one
right.
is here in the chat and from Facebook Live. Yep.
All right. Cool. Why not put it on a carousel with these sell things? That's what Zippy said. I think that would be a good idea. Zippy, yeah, definitely. Oh, she said pick Reggae Rush. Okay, I thought it was a
Yeah,
website. Sorry.
yeah.
Okay, got you. Sorry, I didn't know that was the
I
name of
think
it.
she has like more pictures of it. Let's see.
Oh yeah. See, that's a good. See,
Mm,
this is a cool picture here. I like that. It looks fun, and then the tarp. I like the color of the tarp. My opinion, I like the pictures cropped out. That's just an opinion thing. I think when they're cropped, I think they just look better when they're cropped. But this was a good picture. But I mean, I don't know. I would just like to see more. Like it looks fun. Like I said, I mean, if the people will let you hang around at the event, just try to get some extra pictures of the kids using it or something like that. Because this right here, I would want to book it, but I'm just not all the way sold on it yet. That's my honest opinion. I'm just, it's my honest opinion. Um, but it is a good picture. I would just like to see a couple of more. That's all. That's all. All right, guys. That is all of our websites for this evening. I'm almost losing my voice tonight, but we will open the floor for Q&A if anybody has any questions. Jessica said we had a few more picks, but some disappeared from us working on it the last few days. Got you. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's funny like that. Um, but like I said, people that they're shopping, if they're shopping your own price, they're going to other people's websites and they're seeing, like we saw tonight, you're seeing what your competition is doing. Some people are on the same level, some are up here, right? And so that's you got to think that that's your money on the line. So I think the extra pictures will really help you out there. But good job. I'm glad that you guys signed up with us, and I think that you guys are going to enjoy it. And hope that you guys have a good season. Everybody has a good season. Um, any questions? Questions? Zippy said, I loved a lot of different websites this evening. Learned a few more things. Thank you,
awesome,
Zippy.
awesome.
Thank you for your input, sir. Jessica says she'll definitely follow through with the suggestions. All right. And again, you guys, like I said, if y'all want to book a call, my calendar is in the chat. I don't mind sitting down and going through your website. I didn't get a chance to just go through everybody's all the way through. Fernando said, loved it, guys. Jessica booked a call. All right, good deal. That works. All right. Well, that is the end of our webinar this evening. We appreciate everybody out here. And yeah, y'all have a good night.
Thank you guys.